Good evening. We are in Great Britain, in Carlisle, and we are going to pick up a tractor of some kind around the corner to start off with. My thought was that I should take random trailers on this one. However, I couldn't find a decent one going south because I was thinking I should aim for Europe and well,
Turn left.
right. Oh, my apologies, mister. This was that strange trailer that is turning, so... Alright. No. Haha.
Out. Take the second exit.
This is not good.
Exit.
I'm so not good at this.
Okay.
Left-hand
Turn
traffic in.
right. Turn right.
Let's see. Do I have my flashers on? Yeah. Alright.
Make a right. Last thing to this level. Baby.
Alright. And here we have a backhoe loader, 8 tons. So not very heavy, but I figured we shouldn't go too far. I mean, then we could just take some random trailer. So that's where we're gonna be, okay. And back. Oh, that's not good. Hang on. This is not gonna be good. No, no. We need to go straight. Straight as possible. Whoa. That was so close. And my freaking chair is rolling away from some reason all of a sudden. Maybe I'm a little tense with this whole setup that I just don't really get. I started to get it, but now I haven't been driving it, so of course I'm gonna forget about it. But of course, I'm gonna be forgetting about it. Forgetting how it's done. You know what? This is good enough, I think. Give me my stuff. Give it. give it to me. Right. Let's see if it crashes now when I'm exiting the vehicle. That was my first crash of today. I was doing that. Right, everything seems to be secured on this side. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? Goody goody. And on this side, very good. What do you know? So I was downloading two color schemes for this one, but they didn't work at all. I couldn't find them. So
let's get started. Drive.
it is what it is. Would I actually make this without it hitting? Yeah, I would. Okay. Sorry for moving it around. Just trying to find a decent place, a decent, comfortable position to be sitting in. There we go. And wants us to turn right. Good thing we are almost to the right then. In this case. And hopefully this will work out because I don't have much space. I'm curious what it does. It's turning, alright. Whoa!
Keep right.
Almost scratching the wall there.
Right.
Wow. Oh, I'm on the wrong side of the road. Darn it. No. Oh no. Alright. Yeah. You gotta love this. Right. Maybe I don't know if I should use the beacon lights and such. I mean, it's not a wide load, but I don't know.
Turn left. Turn left.
I think I'm gonna change that
Right.
the row of flags for some curtain or something. Might be. Going right? Yeah. Okay. We need to refuel pretty soon. Where's the next station? Jeez, I forgot. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. There it is. Okay. Hopefully.
Send me from the future to see if
Let's try to drive economically. Right. I don't have much left actually.
I had to turn right.
Alright, I'm turning right. Arnold, I'm
Turn
turning right.
right.
Alright. Yeah. Staying close to the right. So weird, just the opposite of what I usually do. Still remarking, you know, I'm gonna do it until I really get it. I'm gonna remark this. It's remarkable. Hence the word. Good power in this one. Or power versus weight, so weight ratio. Power weight ratio.
Continue straight.
And can I go now or should I wait? I'll go. Yeah, I don't have a clue about fuel economy, obviously. I'm just pushing it, as always. I should be below 1500 at all times. But no. He had to listen to the V8. Then he ran out of fuel. Good on him. You had to be Quaid. I am Quaid. You're nothing. You're nothing but a stupid dream. Well, all dreams come to an end. That's Total Recall. With Arnold Schwarzenegger. I am Quaid. Get your ass to Mars. Get your ass to Mars. think we are almost at the gas station now, just around the corner if we're lucky. Yup. I think we're gonna make it. Looks like we made it. I'm driving the best I can.
Left.
Yes.
And continue straight.
Continue straight. Keeping left.
Continue straight.
But keeping left. I should not continue straight. What's he talking about? If I'm not turning here, I'm gonna be running out of fuel, Arnold. What are you trying to pull? I think he needs a reset. Looks like. Here we are. Finally, we can fill her up. Good. 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 Houston, we got a problem. Ah! It is what it is. I need to change lanes. Get out of my way. Yeah, really. Good Lord. That's a 90 degrees turn in the middle of the freeway. Not really, but pretty darn close. I want to listen to some music. Why can't I listen to some music? YouTube says I can't. Sometimes I can. Then all of a sudden I can't. Because of that one song. of 16 seconds. Uh. We have a good flow. Sorry, I just feel like sound like this. It's one of my things. Even if I'm doing a terrible Schwarzenegger impression, I still like this sound like him. It's kind of a releasing some stress, I think. That's what I do. Some tension. Zap. Beautiful, beautiful. I was not sure if this was just one lane, so I waited him out. Mr. Bring me the joy. Bring me the present. Bring me tomorrow, you little peasant. Manchester United. What? Water? Can I have bought water? Water. Harry Potter. Alright, this is gonna be tight. No problem with this beautiful trailer that is turning like a charm. Alright, this looks promising, or not. Or maybe no biggie. Hey Vince, how are you doing? I'm good, thanks. It's Saturday evening, of course I'm good. How are you? Whoa. Trying to relearn the left traffic and the turning trailer and the bonnet Scania. Great, great. Good to hear. Oh. Yeah, me too, me too. Coffee, so to speak. Not real coffee though. It's like some powdery latte of some kind, but my stomach can't handle the coffee anymore. So I had to start with something more childish. Yeah, I'm in UK for the moment. I'm in Manchester. Gonna deliver this. What is it? It's backhoe loader. Funny name, I think. Backhoe. Backhoe loader. It's a tractor. And then I'm gonna see if I can find some random trailer or trailer setup, a B train or whatever. If I can help it, I want a B train, but we'll see what we get. And I'm going south, so Europe, aiming for Europe, the heart of Europe or whatever. Want to go down to Italy, but it would be too. I don't know. I think it's gonna be too far for one day, but let's see how long I will get. Okay. Mamma mia. Here I go again. Where is my spot? So I changed out the lines. No, I have both the lines and the cones. However, the cone seems to be overriding the lines, but that helps because I still have the markers for picking up load or at the gas station, because this with the cones doesn't have that. It's just the cones. So, and the reason being for having the cones is simply that some places in Norway, some markers are submerged under the surface of the road, so under the tarmac, so I can't see them. And then these kind of stick up, so I can see them anyway. This, no, this didn't go as planned, not really, but it is what it is with this trailer, because I'm still figuring it out more or less. It's madness and delight at the same time, this trailer, I must say. If you understand it, it's a delight. If you don't, it's a madness. And I just need to leave my American driving somewhere else, because that's not gonna work. Oh no, yeah, maybe now. Yeah, oh yeah. It's the story of my life. I just I'm finding those, or they found me, I don't know. But it's fine. I'm just saying, as long as the game doesn't crash, like every 10 minutes, I'm happy. I'm happy. Or the stream, OBS. Oh, that's not on it. That's on the edge. Easy now. Easy. Right. We'll go over to the right, and then we can just straight back in. Not much light, as in... What just happened? No, what? Yeah, no, yeah, right. That story. Oh god. I reverted it, and it didn't make any difference, because I found out that it was when I was streaming that my games were crashing. So it was kind of a choice. Either the OBS is crashing, it's kind of a resource failure of some kind with the graphics card, I think, or the decoder actually. So that is going on. I don't know how to solve it, except for, you know, having one more computer and one more graphics card, and then I can stream from that. So this one doesn't have to deal with it. But I have one more computer, but I don't have a good enough graphics card in that one, so it only has 2 gigs, and I don't think it's gonna be enough for doing the stream. Then again, I can just, you know, change the settings, but I don't want to stream in like slower 30 frames per second, or I don't know, lower resolution. I don't want that. So we'll see. And it seems, you know, it. I couldn't find any pattern. That's the thing. You never know. Sometimes it can work for a while. Then all of a sudden, I get crash after crash after crash. It might have to do with the temperature in the room during the day. Obviously, it's hotter. Then the graphics card's gonna have to work harder with higher temps. But it's not overheated or anything. But then the temperatures dropped and it stopped crashing. So I don't know. Uh, Sorry, what yards? Yeah, so it seems like ATS is really, really sensitive for that. I might be able to stream it, but I don't know for how long and how often. Am I on spot here? Oh, talk about crashes. Doo, 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 boom. Here we go. Just exiting the tractor, exiting the truck. That was all I did. Freaking shit show. No problem at all. I just restarted. Hmm. Hmm. I say like the guy, the Taylor in Red Dead Redemption. No problem at all. Oh, come now. Don't doubt yourself. That looks excellent on you. You know, it might be coming down to reinstalling everything, but I really don't want to deal with that now. It's like too much work for me. I mean, not Windows in itself, I can reinstall, but then I have to, verify all the games. I have to probably go through all the settings, all the controls, OBS. It's like a ton of things I need to go through, and before I do that, I need to kind of find as many, backups as possible or screenshots of the settings or whatever, so I can get back to what I had settings and everything. NVIDIA, um, the filters for every game. It's just so much work. That's the last thing I will do. And well, the reverting, I ended up just updating again because it didn't make any difference anyway. So, but yeah, I saw it. I don't know what it is about humanity in itself that it needs to renew all the time. Seems like there are bigger and more important issues to deal with, but it's like I don't know. Like things need to change constantly. It's like it needs to change. It's not good if it's not changing. And you're like, okay, because they have to, and they just need something to do. I don't know. Like it's frustrating. And everyone thinks like that. Every developer, and it's gonna be like a total shit show. Sorry, but pardon my French. It's very frustrating. All right, can we get this off now, please? Thanks. And let's see if we can get a regular trailer. Then of course it can be about my mods. I don't know, but that's also I don't want to play this one vanilla anyway, so that's gonna be the same, conclusion. Ooh, a boat, boat. Get to the chopper! Ah! That's a helicopter. All right, all right, and 148. I wonder what that will be like. What are they working on? It's like the new. Is it a new uh, graphic engine? All right. How about just some regular trailers? This one is going on the wrong. Yeah, I don't want to go back to Scandinavia. I just came from there. Please. Why are you doing this to me? All right, this one looks good, but it's still the same kind of trailer. Do I need to fix one of my own trailers? Maybe I should do that. Hang on. Why not? Jeez. I have to do everything myself. All right. Let's make a trailer ish something. I'm thinking. We have a few options here that will work throughout the whole. This one is not good because it doesn't have the colors, obviously. And I want a double B train ish or something like this. And this one is kind of cute because either the short one doesn't match or the long one doesn't match. So I don't know what the guy did here, but it's probably not for these exact trailers. And this trailer might have been updated since he did these paint schemes. So, and this is also kind of cute. You get that one, but you don't get this one. So, all right, let's see other options. I'm trying to apply my regular, company colors if I can. Nope. I want a double, but something that is approved in Europe. That's not the one. It's not easy to know which one is which. Not the one. Good Lord. Here's some other ones. It's like, is this one the same problem? It is the same problem. If I don't give, or what do we have? What more do we have? This is nice setup. It's probably the same problem with this one. Yeah. Yep. And it looks basically the same, so I don't know what the difference is actually. How about these? This is probably just a single anyway. No, but you can only have it in Finland, this one, the long one. Although this might work, but this one doesn't have the color, so just pick and choose, man. Just pick and choose. I mean, yeah, well, looks good. Something like that. It's a little bit, how do you say it? Oh, I'm reading what you wrote. Oh, cool. Where did you go? Um, where did you go, Vince? I mean, this looks kind of good. I like it, even if it's kind of, what's the name for it? Like, mm, what? Why red? Why? Why red? No, it's supposed to be the same color as the truck. Darn it. This one doesn't have chrome like that. Ah, frustrating. NTM, do you have something for me? Oh, Stockton, North. Yeah, all right. Oh, I wish I could get back into American truck. I miss it. I think it's so annoying that I can't. Oh, I haven't checked these one out yet. I didn't even know I had these. Cool. Like Jumbo supermarket. Cool. But I want a double. I want a double. All right. Got. It seems like I'm stuck with the regular ones. No problem. I mean, I can go with these. But reefers. I need reefers though. Maybe chrome. Here are the reefer. Here. or the reefer. Here's the reefer, one of them anyway. See if this has different configurations. No, it doesn't. And this one has, but this one is not a reefer. Reefer, only reason for that is that I would get obviously more varying stuff to haul. So, this is interesting. Schwarzmüller, no other option. Not that it was a reefer, but then we have this one. Yeah, right. And what this looks cool. And this looks even better. I don't know if I can use it though, but it is in fact two trailers, two regular semis. So it should work. I think it should, but oh no, it's just Finland. There you go. And I couldn't say it while I was here. It said it while I was here in this with the axles. So we're stuck with this, no problem. Let's check what we got. Transmar. This looks kind of cool. Oh, Pinot. Lindab. DHL. Oh, cool. Bishanker. Ahola. Wow, this looks good. I think they are from Finland. Not sure, but I think so. But it looks cool. I mean, why not? It doesn't matter what I use by name if it's, and different colors. So let's see how it looks with same configuration. That was not it. Hang on. This is it. Yeah, this is the same color basically. And it looks good. Yeah, a Guinness. I have a heart, a big freaking heart in the chat. That's in the way for what you write, so I can't see the whole word. Guinness, and then I see something else, and I don't see anything but a red heart. Like it's there sometime, and sometimes it's not. I love that. You gotta love those developers making these stuff. Like, well, it's what it is. Oh, and here I can have green ones, so that's awesome. We're gonna go with these, I think. I hope that. Oh, Thermo King heater. Oh, come on. Hang on. Yeah, good. I can actually use these. So, what's the difference? Whoa. But this one, I don't know if I can use this one here. You know what? Maybe I just buy one and see if I use it. I mean, this is long. This is pretty darn long. Which one is? Yeah, Finland. Yeah, of course. Ooh, cool. Wow. I want to have this one, but with a reefer. Is that possible to have with a like I don't know what it's called. Probably not. Yeah, I have to deal with. All right. So this is it. This is the configuration I'm going to be using. Sure. And let's two paint. Oh, just one paint is good enough. Two chrome boxes, two chrome, three paint, big paint. What? Oh, now I understand what the. I'll just go with big paint. It's fine. Something like that. Big gray. No, white. White is good. White is good. Fenders definitely gonna be painted. Which one is considered the first? This one is actually the first one. This one's gonna be without reflex. It's a reflex on that one. On the toolbox. There's another one, and there is another one. This one should have reflex, although there is already reflex on that one, but it doesn't matter really. Oh, cool. Yeah, but we're gonna go with this one, I think. Not gonna do anything serious with the right with the lights right now because it's just gonna take more time. Oh, maybe because we have double here, and I probably gonna have that in the rear later. But yeah, I can choose these, so this is good. And let's see what. All right, maybe it should be painted though. There we go. It looks more like. All right, we're done with that. And how about this? A little cabin box there. Good. All right, yeah, definitely box. It's better. What is this? Yeah, I'm gonna have lights on the sides, and I'm gonna have painted frame for sure. We're gonna have a different one here though. I think we're gonna go with. I usually hang on if I can find it. It's this one. We're gonna have a ventilator hatch. We're gonna have some. Yep. Or no, hang on. Yeah, we're gonna have this one instead because they usually are lit up like they were almost illuminated. I don't want that. I want the discrete one. And this chassis. Oh, no, 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 no lift. Don't need that. Although it's a good thing to have, but I'm not gonna have that right now. It takes too much time. But chassis paint, please. I think it's painted now. I'm not sure. To paint. There we go. And we're gonna have that one on the side. We're gonna have the side lights, obviously. Then we're gonna have painted, and painted with reflex on the rear. And we're gonna have flaps on these. Yeah, the big ones. Yeah, flaps on every one, of course. I wouldn't think anything else. I wouldn't have it any other way. There. Gonna go back here and sure, why not? Can't have too many flaps, can we? Like, yeah, we can. All right. We're done with that. That's good. We're gonna have one more box here in the rear, a bigger one, please. Yes, thank you. Not necessarily. Not on this one. Let's see. Maybe we're gonna have a painted one in the rear though. Might be. We'll see. And we want to have a double or aha. Cool. Hang on. Nah. Yeah, we're gonna go with this one, I think. I don't know what the difference is. I mean, can I have, like, what lights can I have on this one? I can have these lights. All right, sure. This actually looks a little better, I think. And there we go. And what more? I'm gonna have it like this. Like Finnish signs. Nobody can read, but they can read 34 meters. I'm pretty sure this is longer than that because of the tractor. All right. So, oh, what? Really? Okay, it's not symmetric, of course. That makes sense. I might want to have one on one side, but not on the other side, or whatever. All right. I guess we go with these. And that one is set. Good. Didn't have to do that again. No. Ah, darn it. I pressed the Z Pro by mistake. All right. Maybe we try the Z Pro. Hang on. Maybe that's not a mistake. That's how I see it. Definitely not a red one though. And what more can we have? These lights, yeah. That's not. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't look too bad. Hmm. Yeah, alright. We're gonna try with this one. Nah, hang on. I kind of like the old one. Older look or the regular look or whatever you want to call it. There. That's it. And I got painted. Good. Box there. And yeah, almost done, but I have one more important thing to add. And that is, of course, I'm going to change this one as well. I almost forgot. And I'm going to add a ventilator hatch that's already there. Good. But the wheels need to be, ouch, my arm. Right, let's see. Which one is this? This one is that one, alright? It's slider. I would want to have painted if I can, but I don't know where they're at. These are not painted. These are painted. They look a little bit different. They don't fit, I'd say. How about these smaller ones? Hang on, this one is totally white. Kind of looks good. But we need to change the tires, and I don't know if these are... I mean, it's gonna sink like it should. I don't know how this is gonna look. For the moment it looks ridiculous, but it might look awesome later. Can I change the middle? There we go. I'm gonna have the same color as the truck, I think. Black was actually pretty good, so I'm not gonna change that. I think it looks awesome. Good enough anyway. Yeah, chrome. Nuts. There we go. I mean, you could have these two, but then it wouldn't be white, so that's the whole idea. I would want to have just like the one on the truck, but it doesn't work like that, sadly, so patience, my friends, patience. I will get this done, and then we can move out. There we go. Chrome and the tires. There we go, and 3 more to go. And we're done. Hopefully, because I don't know how these gonna work. Since they are much smaller, I think it's kind of cool when the whole trailer is getting lower down. So I think it's gonna look good if it works with smaller tires. And then the last one, and rubber on that one, and we are done. This is what it's gonna look like. And confirm and purchase. I put this one in bed again, as always. There we go. And I'm gonna be using it. Trailer manager, gonna set it like a private one. Make private and dismiss this one and use this one. And then we're gonna have, yeah, sure. Yeah, super. We're gonna need to go to, oh, what? Hang on. Did I quick travel? Why not? That's just rude. All right, no problem. I can work with this. Hang on. That was odd. I was not able to. Oh, I get it now. It's not. I can't use it, so I've done it. Oh man, can I use it in Europe? Hang on. I'm gonna see if I can use it in Europe. Maybe it's too long. Yeah, I mean I can use it almost everywhere except for France. Yeah, France is the... Oh, but here. Yeah, I can. And I'm in Manchester. Why? This is odd. Why wouldn't I be able to use it here? I don't know why. It's like some cities, just some cities, not all cities. So Germany. Alright, so probably not Netherlands, but why can I use it in southern France? I can't. I don't have anything from there, so it just looks like I can, but I can't. Then I can again in... This is so odd. I don't understand this. Really? Alright, guys, I'm not gonna waste your time. I'm gonna take whatever trailer we got. I'm gonna just let one day go so I get a better one. I'm just gonna get rid of this. That was not as I thought it would go. Dismiss this one. Alright. That was expensive too. Get your ass to Moss. No, get back to Manchester. There we go. And we can just, you know, fast forward time or whatever, so we can, what's the time? Time is 20. Alright, so let's say we wait until the next morning. Where is that? Set time 5 in the morning, say 5. Here we go. And let's see if we can find something just regular. That was the whole idea, so so maybe I can't find doubles here. I don't know. Like there are probably none. It seems like it. I can't find anything, so I just have to take whatever. It's kind of odd, actually. This one goes north, and I want to go south. I guess this is it. Yep. 17 hours. Alright, let's get this one. It's ethane. Ethane, ethane.
You sent me from the future to save you. Let's go.
Alright. At least I don't have to deal with that trailer right now. The one that turns.
Turn right. Turn left.
Turn off the flasher lights. Big old flashers. Oh shoot. I'm a mess. I'm still in England. You're still in England, sir. You can't be driving on the wrong side of the road, can you?
Hasta la vista, baby.
What? You're a mess, sir. Yes, I know I'm a mess. So, like this one, just for fun, just see what kind of configuration. Alright, it's nothing. It's shorter. It's double on the same one. It's so not interesting. And this was the one I was going for. Alright, so yeah, alright, sure. I am job.
And the Terminator Sabaden system out of 101.
Let's go to, what was it?
Get you to your destination. Trust me.
Jeez. Lille. Lille? Where's that? Lille. Alright, it seems to be either France or... Yeah, it is actually France. Just by the border to Belgium. Alright, let's get it. Let's get it. I'm thinking this is mine. Yeah, this is the fun part about this mod with the cones. It's called Find Your Trailer as well, so it's not marked out. Except on the map though, but... Alright. Not just yet, Arnold. We need to... Oh, it's on the other side. Alright. Good, good. UK? What? Really? Right. So this is how she looks. Looks kind of cool with a white trailer, I must say. Kind of stylish. Alright. Where am I supposed to go, by the way? Just between the beams like this? No rules? Nothing? Alright. Okie dokie. No, nothing on now, because this is a regular trailer, obviously, yeah.
Turn right.
Turn right, and it's left traffic, David. How many tons? This can't be heavy. Apparently it can. 21. I don't know what ethane is. Ethanol? No, ethane. It's not ethanol. Ethane. It must be liquid though. Can't be gas. That would be
Continue straight.
not heavy at all. Just like a pro. I don't have a clue what I'm hauling. It's ether something. It smells. You wanna try? Gives the best buzz. Just kidding. Obviously, I'm just kidding. Take it so seriously.
Turn left.
Just turn left. Alright. Europe, here we come. Of course, Great Britain is not a part of Europe. Just kidding. Alright. France, vive la France. Here we come. Très bien, monsieur. Je suis un garçon. Going to France. Ah oui.
Take the second exit.
Second exit. Second exit. Alright.
Exit.
Oh yeah, flatbeds are good. They're really versatile. Versatile? How do you pronounce it? Anyway,
Ahead. Turn left.
you can use it for a lot of things. That's what I'm trying to say. Oui, oui, merci. Très bien. And I love flatbeds. And what I love more is the split flatbeds, the B trains. Super B. That's a great mod. I can recommend that one. So much fun with different loads because it's not all the same. Sometimes you get different on the first one, on the what is it? Lead trailer. What's it called? Lead trailer and the pup. So it's different. You can have maybe wood on the lead trailer and cement on the pup, or the other way around. I would do it all the way around actually. But it's still gonna get you to the same location, but it's more fun having different loads like that, mixed loads. Oh, well, A little bit, I would say. You can get used to it. Just a little practice. B trains are not that complicated. It's worse with two trailers separately, like one with a, like if I had two semis, that can be really gnarly, really hard to back up with. I don't want to do that, but a B train you can actually control, but it takes a little patience and a little practice. Oh yeah. How do you mean day route driver? I'm like just driving on the days or on daytime? Anyway, I prefer to drive on the daytime just so I can see the surroundings. Other than that, I think it's pretty cozy to be driving through the night too. If I'm already familiar with the area, I don't mind driving at night. I like it, especially when you have things going on in the cab like cool lighting and such. Yeah, no, I did both. Of course, most times were on the day, but I also had a service when I was. They blew out a tunnel underneath Stockholm City for a train, so we were backing down all the way because you couldn't turn around down there. So I was backing all the way down with a semi, a dump trailer. Then you get loaded with a wheel loader, and then you get up from there and drive away all of the rocks that they blasted out from there. So that was nighttime. It was really nice. No traffic, nothing. It was just so smooth, you know, back and forth, really nice. And you know, you shoot the shit on the radio on the CB and talk with the other drivers. It was nice. Then for a month, I actually had a service where I slept in a truck during the night, a truck stop, and then on the daytime, we were like a bunch of trucks. We were hired to another city where we, yeah, did different hauling. That was also dump trailers, so it was basically just rocks and material, gravel and such. And we did that for a month. That was a good payment because I had to sleep in the truck, but every weekend I got to go home, so it was nice. Yeah, that was back and forth. Actually both. Most of my jobs was back and forth. I had my first job was, I don't know what you call these, like pressurized round tanks where you haul like animal food for cows and pigs and such. So it's like it's tanks that are pressurized, and then you just attach a hose, like a wide big hose, and then you just blow over in there, you know, silo, like a silo. So that was what I did the first couple of years. That was even in nighttime and daytime, but that was not back and forth. So it was like different routes every time depending on what farmers needed and their location. So it was basically different every day. Yeah, there was yeah, the sleepover was 5 days on, 2 days home. Actually, there was 4 days. I think we got Friday off as well because it was kind of yeah, it's always, if you're not used to it, it's kind of hard to be living like that. I liked it, but it was really good to get that done and then go home and live normally, because yeah, it's kind of you get this submarine sickness or whatever. It's kind of like um, you don't have much space. That was in a man, actually, MAN.
Keep right.
And the one where we blew out the tunnel and hauled rocks from, that was also a man, but that one,
Continue straight.
that had like a shorter trailer, just 2 axles, a dump trailer. They call it a city trailer because obviously it was smaller, and that was the usual one. Then, for whatever reason, we were 2 on that car, so 1 driver during the day and 1 driver during the night, and I was the night driver. And that truck got into the shop for service.
Keep right.
So I had to borrow another truck, and that was a Scania, and it had the large 3-axle jumper on it.
Continue straight.
So obviously it would be different. Not that it was the same deal backing that one up. It was not much different. It was actually more simpler because it had 3 axles. It didn't turn away that easily. But then there was another issue coming back up. I told this story once in one former stream. I'm sure you haven't heard it, but I messed up real bad. There was different factors to that happening, but one was it was pretty uneven terrain coming up from that long tunnel. So at one point, the workers there, they throw a lot of sand, like not gravel really, it was like really small, like fine sand. I don't know why they used that, but they did. And the thing with the Scania is that you have this traction control that's automatically on. Whenever you lose traction, it's kicking in. And on the man, it's the opposite. On that man, actually, was the opposite. So that was manually. I had to switch it on if I wanted it. That one was actually a 6x6. That man was the Scania was 6x2, I think. May have been a 6x4. I think it was a 6x4 by choice, so you could switch between. The man had 6x4 all the time, and you could use the 2 front wheels as a drive wheels as well if you wanted it to. Anyway, so what happened was every time I tried to pass that part with the sand, it all of a sudden started to dig into the ground. So I lost effect and I got stuck all the time. And I tried and backed up, and I tried again, and I got stuck again, because every time, and I didn't understand what was going on, why I did that. So every time I got on that sand, it lost effect, obviously, because it thought, oh, I'm losing grip. So it kind of took away the effect from the engine. And I didn't know what was going on, so I was like, what? And I backed up back to the wheel loader. Yeah, can you please reorganize? I want more pressure on the drives. So he moved a couple of rocks further on the trailer, and that was a little better, but it got more violent. But it still dug into the sand, because it was like a wave, like an effect wave that came, and then it lost effect, then it came back, then it lost effect. So it kind of was like a vroom, vroom, like that. And in the end, it just snapped. Everything just snapped. Scania's, what do you say? I mean, it was my fault, obviously, ignorance and so on, but they always had an issue with the drive shaft. It was kind of weak. It's something that Scania is known for, at least, and at those professions where you actually need a lot of power and you need grip and all of that. So they were infamous for that. And so the whole drive shaft just snapped. It was how do you say, twirl or twisted. It was totally twisted. The whole differential was just in pieces. And I couldn't, I couldn't go anywhere. So the machine just basically pushed me out of the tunnel all the way up. I called my boss, and he didn't lose it. He was actually one of the greatest boss I ever had. He was like, all right, this is partially my fault, he said, and I'm like, how is this your fault? Like, no, I should have instructed you on that specific truck. So that's not what you are used to. You're used to man, and that's the total opposite. So, all right, that was a really expensive story. And that truck was, in fact, somewhat of a, I don't know what to call it, but it had its issues that no one could explain, really. It was kind of haunted. I don't know. So the regular driver, he was picking up the truck and the trailer from the Scania shop when they were done with the job. They replaced the drive shaft, they replaced the differential, everything was fine. And he just, popped into the truck and drove away. And in the first roundabout, he braked, and then he saw something in the left mirror. He saw his trailer coming in, overtake him. So the trailer come loose and overtook him through the whole, roundabout. It was just like totally out of control. But he didn't go very fast, so it was not a big deal like that. It's always a big deal if you lose a trailer, but nothing happened because the speed was so low. But well, it was probably very embarrassing for him. In the end, he's responsible for hooking on the trailer, even if the Scania employees or workers should have done it. But I think it's his responsibility in the end, just as it was my responsibility to actually know about the traction control of the Scania. So anyway, that was a valuable lesson. So now I know. But that was also years and years ago. I've been driving a lot since then. And that is actually the last job I had, because I had that job 3 times. So I kind of started with something new, and then he rehired me every time. So I mean, he liked my work. He liked the way I was backing up. He was very happy with that. That was my strength, but not not the traction control. That was not my strength, obviously. Yeah, it was. And I think that same trailer and truck actually flipped over one time. They were, dumping on a field, and the soil was kind of soft, and it started to lean, and obviously he didn't have time to get it back down. The whole what do you call it? The dump thingy. And yeah, but he got to jump out, so he was safe. But that's a scary thing when it starts to lean and you just can't find the time to get it back down because it's too late, and you see what is about to happen. You see that in the mirror. You just jump. Never happened to me. I can be happy to say never happened to me, but other things happen. Like disconnecting a trailer. It was a little 3-axle dump trailer and a rigid body dump truck, and I got rid of the trailer, but I forgot to disconnect the what's that? Oil. Jeez. Hang on. The hoses for the hydraulics. Yeah. So I disconnected the hook, everything. So, but I forgot the hoses. actually in a very
Left. Then
bad
exit left.
argument with a girlfriend I had back then in the
Exit
phone.
left.
So I was kind of, how do you say, I was not focused on the work, on the job. So I was disconnecting and I forgot the hoses and then I just went off.
Turn left.
All right. Then I went off and for miles and miles I was dragging a long line of oil behind me and that had to be cleaned up. So I got a phone call and they sent out cleaning personnel, but that was also very very expensive cleaning service, cleaning job. That's not cleaning, that's, what's the word, like but
Keep right.
you have to know I have been driving a lot of years, so everyone messes up, you know, sooner or later somewhat. So this was my thing, like I never flipped over with a truck, I never hit another car. Hey, yo, oh, that's actually I did hit another car. That was really unfortunate, but she made it, she didn't hurt herself. So, and it was just on the right corner and I was about to change lanes to the right and I blinked and I looked and there was no car there. Yeah, I first off I checked the mirrors. No car was there. Fine. Then
Right.
I blinked and I started to change lanes just like so. And then it was like it didn't want to change lanes. It was like it was stuck or something. Like the steering was stuck and I was like, what is going on? What is going on? Why does it? And before I knew it, I saw a car in front of me like spin around. So he was down there and that's the mirror I probably didn't check well enough. That one right there. And yeah, so it was on the freeway and poor girl, she was spinning around like 3 or 4 lanes. Everyone stopped and it was a total stop. That was embarrassing. That was totally embarrassing. Yeah. So 3 big things you could say happened to me during my career, but no one got hurt on any of it, so that's the main thing. I was going just like the others, so it was legal speed, everything, nothing was regular. I was just, alright, I'm gonna need to change lanes. No car, alright, good. Did this and then like, oh, I can change that. Why can I change lane? What is going on with the steering? And then I saw the car in front of me, like, so I was fishtail. I know what was that? Not fishtail. Like a bull. What's the maneuver? The police does on you when they want you to stop, and you don't stop. They pit maneuver. That's the pit maneuver. Whatever. So yeah, that happened to that poor girl, but she was fine and we just drove off together to the next exit and then we just, you know, did the paperwork and stuff. And actually I didn't get fined. Nothing happened. I don't know why. I should have been fined, but nothing happened. I don't know. Maybe it was so messy. I mean, police was on the spot and so, but maybe they know about the situation, but maybe it was like inevitable. I don't know. Or maybe she was overtaking me to the right, so she maybe drove really fast on my right side and I didn't notice it. Because you do something like this. You check the mirror, you check forward, and then you signal, then you check again, then you start to turn. And between these, like when I was here and checked the other mirrors, maybe there she was like overtaking me on the right, and because it's just, how can I miss it? She was just on my right corner, you know. It was messy. And I mean, she got a little bump on one of her doors, and that was it. So it was not really dramatic, except for the fact that she spun around the whole, you know, all of the lanes. That was dramatic. That was I'm sure she was kind of traumatized by that. I said she was okay. I don't know if she was okay, actually. She might have been traumatized. I don't know.
Keep left. And then exit left. Human.
Yeah, they need it. That's good. That's good.
Exit left. Human.
That is good.
Keep left.
It's good that you do that. They need space. They need a. That's the problem because cars are so much faster when they're doing stuff, you know, around, and it's impossible when it's so many cars around you and everything doing their stuff. You can't really follow every car's movement and what they're gonna do next. So, you know, it's just like impossible if it's too many cars around you. Yeah, I had that one once, tire blowout. It was like a huge cloud. It was one of my rear lefts on the man. I was going on a freeway, and everyone behind me just disappeared in a like brownish,
Exit left.
bright brownish smoke. And I'm sure nobody saw anything in those seconds. Like, boom. That was kind of scary. Like tire blowouts in the ETS. Yeah, there's a lot of things that is needed, I would say, to really be able to call this a simulator. They are good. I mean, they are doing great. They are doing a great job so far. But to really be able to be, I mean, calling this truck simulator, you need such as more about weights. What roads can you access with the weight that you got on, axle pressure, height, you know, like bridges, low bridges. Um, when you're hauling fuel, you can't go through residential areas, for instance. Stuff like that. It's a lot. It's a lot to keep track on, but that would be really useful for people who actually want to be truck drivers, because that would have like actual experience with how it is to be a truck driver. The only thing you would not be good at it's probably the FOV field of view, or
Then exit left. Human.
that can be a little confusing. What I noticed
Exit left.
is that if I have been driving, I mean, I have this FOV, not everyone has it, but I have this setting, and so I can see a lot, but the distance to objects gonna be different in real life. So if you're not thinking about that, you're gonna start hitting things in real life. When you drive your car, for instance, that happened twice for me. After I was driving ATS for a good while, you know, I got used to this FOV, and my brain kind of set with how far is that, how far is that, can I fit, and so on. Then I pop into my personal vehicle, my car, and I'm gonna get past a bus that's parked, or it was picking up people. So, and I have a sign on my left, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna fit, no problem. Sure, I'm like kaboom. My mirror just got flipped, like was just folding. But anyway, I didn't fit, and that was like, oh. And I'm a really like experienced driver. That never happened ever before. And I'm like, what just happened? How can I be so wrong, you know? And next time I think it was a curb. I was trying to park. It was just a regular parking lot, and I was parking far to the right, so I had a curb in the end of it. And I was like coming in, and I hit the curb, and that's also, I never do that. I never ever did that. I've been driving professionally for years and years and years, and that thing never happened. And all of a sudden I make things like that, and I'm starting to think like, why is that? I mean, I check my vision, I check all of that. It's totally fine. But then it hit me like, all right, it must be the simulator because I have the references is so different. When you're starting to adapt to this, it's gonna affect the real world FOV for you if you're doing this too much and maybe not drive as much, which was a fact. That was actually a fact. So, but yeah, I mean, you get used to it. So basically, if you're gonna drive this, you're gonna have to drive it day in and day out for the brain to really get settled with the. If you don't like drive once a week, I don't think that's gonna affect you, or twice a week. But if you drive every day for hours and hours, like I did, it's gonna probably affect your abilities to. For so I mean, with all the references and distance references. Okay, we're gonna be here all day, I think. I don't know what's going on here. I don't care. I need to go. Boop boop boot boot. Let me through. Let me through. But yeah, I started to think about that, so I'm more careful now because obviously it happened twice, so there must be something to it. Where are we going? What is this? This must be like the ferry or something? I have no clue. Sign of a Jesus. I hate that heart in my box, chat box. That's the sign of a G. That's what I see, and then I don't see the rest. And then I see game. You want to keep playing it. That's the sign of a good. Thanks. He wrote more, so I actually saw it popping up behind the heart. I don't know what that heart does there. I don't know what's the reason for it. No, I started ATS long after I stopped.
Exit right. I insist.
Stopped driving real trucks.
Exit right. I insist.
So late 2017, you could say I crash landed. I mean, I couldn't bear to drive anymore, and I was totally like mentally exhausted by it. So I had to stop. And then I didn't want to see a truck or any of its kind. No, I actually felt ill when I saw workers because I was always around workers driving a dump truck. And when I saw those clothes, I actually felt ill. Like it was so bad, like vomit ill. All right, hang on. So yeah, and my friend like, oh, you want to drive Euro Truck? I'm like, F you, I'm not gonna drive Euro Truck. Oh, but can you consider ATS? I'm like, yeah, I always loved the American ones, and it's actually kind of like it's not really relatable since the trucks are so different. So maybe I can do that, and I did. And yeah, it's a passion. I love trucks. I always loved trucks since I was a kid, so it's still there, but I almost ruined it by working too much. It was no purpose, actually. I didn't have any goals, like I didn't have anything except, I was just doing it. And when I was on my way home in the car, I was like, oh good, I have 2 hours now, then I need to get sleep because you're gonna get up like 3 in the morning, and then everything starts over. And I did that back and forth for a while. I didn't listen to my body, I didn't listen to my mental health, I didn't listen at all. I was just going, and in the end the body and the soul was like, okay, F you, and it was just shut down, and I couldn't do anything else. It was like I freaking burst into tears on the workplace. It was freaking embarrassing, but I couldn't take no more, so that was it. But I still love trucks, and now I'm driving Euro Truck, obviously, so I must have done something, some recovering. It was like 2017. It's 2023 now, so not 6 years, 5 years actually. So 5 years away from work. I'm working on other things now. I'm driving an excavator. I'm working with an excavator, so that's what I'm doing right now. But not full time. Not full time. Yeah, that's. You can't have a life. You can't have a family if you're going to be a truck driver, or you need to have such a supportive family and spouse or girlfriend that totally is cool with that. Otherwise, it's not going to work. So it's no. You're going to be away. You're going to be you gotta love trucks. You're going to love money, and you're going to have goals to why you're doing it basically. So and that could work. That would probably work. And I actually have goals now, but I didn't have it back then. So I kind of wish like, oh, I wish I had this goal that I have now back then. Maybe it would help me to get through that and be more focused and not lose it. Probably I would anyway, but I don't know. Maybe not. You kind of need inspiration in life to do, this is why I'm doing it. If nothing, for nothing else, this is why. So I think you need that. What is this? I'm like, I'm all alone here, and I don't know what this is. Where are we? I'm like talking, and before I know it, I'm gonna be on a freaking train, right? Is that it? Is that it? Which one is it? Is it the next one or this one? Oh man, I don't know. Hang on. I don't see markers. It's probably the next one, but I have to see. Hang on. And actually, there was one before, a hidden one. I wanted that one. No, I wanted the hidden one. Too late now. Okay, it's next one. It looks like it's the next one. I never been here, obviously, so how could you tell? Let's see what you're riding there. Hang on. Just gonna take this turn and take that curb. There we go. Diesel, filling those huge tanks. Which ones? I mean, if you're hauling diesel or the actual fuel tanks? This is cool. I never seen anything like it. This is so cool. Wow. And is this my train? I guess because that's the car train. They really did it. This is so awesome. Cool. And I'm guessing this is where I'm going, or is this an actual train? Or is it? It is a train. All right. I don't know. And seems like there's a symbol further on here. I'm like a newbie to this. Like, I didn't want to do Euro Truck for so many years. Oh, good. That's back too. So that's also an issue, coming and going. Just controls getting disconnected without reason. But that's mostly in ATS. Everything is bad with ATS for me right now. It's like, is this it? I don't know. Where is it? I don't know where it's at. Or do I have to go all the way? Probably. I don't know. What is going on now? Okay, so I didn't have to. All right. This is actually where I would... There are different ways, obviously. Alright, so there's the icon, I think. Yeah. But I never lost a job because of messing up. I had arguments with one of my bosses, but he was not the kind of boss that should have... I mean, he shouldn't had any employees, actually. I don't think so. And it was a crazy story, because I started at... There was the one guy, he had a truck that didn't have any driver, so I got hired. It was a dump truck with a Benelux trailer, also dump trailer, made of aluminum, so it was a light trailer, really light. Could get a lot of loads on that one, but only gravel mostly, so not big rocks. That was not... It would be too lumpy, it would destroy the trailer. Anyway, that was a crazy story, because I really liked that job. I was on a truck and I had a very specific route. It was a back and forth route, and I did like seven of them each day. So 7 back and forth, and it was a very good payment on that one for the company, so it was a attractive service that most of the operators wanted in on. They wanted it, but it was obviously just for one operator, one car, one truck. And that operator who hired me, he actually got killed on a car meet during night. It was something nasty going on with his wife or whatever. It was some dirty work, I don't know, but it was kind of scary. And then all of a sudden his wife was about to sell all the trucks, and I was like, okay, what's gonna happen now? I'm gonna be out of job, I don't know. But I was so lucky that the next person, another operator in the same, how do you call it, like logistics central, I mean, there are many operators connected to it, and he bought the truck and the trailer, and with that he also got the service, and I got to stay. So for me it was no different with the job what it was about. So I just continued driving basically. So that was a good thing. But that service stopped, that contract expired, and someone else got the next one. And this operator, he operated from the other side of town, and I'm like on the northern side and also in a different city. So at that point in the beginning, I could take the truck home with me because it was kind of close to the first loading point of mine each day, so that was no problem. But when that expired, that was an issue, because it was like, oh, you're gonna have to leave the truck in the city and la 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 la. So I had longer way to work and such, and I don't know, he kind of freaked out on me not being able to keep up with that. I don't know what that was about, but it felt like he wanted to give the job to someone else by that time, or promise someone else to, I don't know. It was weird in a way. Like he would freak out because I haven't even tried it, so. And I did it for a while, and then all of a sudden he starts to like pointing out different things that's not working for him, that he thinks I'm doing wrong, and alright, I'm correcting it. Then it started to get ridiculous, and I kind of laughed at him in the end, because it was starting to get out of hand. I'm like, what? I'm like, what do you want me to do? Like, oh, and he was like, you're not laughing at me. Oh, very sensitive about it. I don't know what to do. Should I cry or should I laugh? So I actually chose to laugh about it. the situation, and then he just freaked out even more, and that's the only job I had. Actually, I didn't fire me, he just asked me to leave, so find some other job, he said, and I was like, all right. So I called up this old company, the one where I ruined their Scania, and he was like, no problem, man, I know you, you know me, and I'm getting a truck for you, and you can start driving whenever, you know. And I got their best man. I mean, it was a flagship. It was not their newest truck, but in my eyes, it was a flagship because it had a lot of extra lights on it, and it was nice. It was a nice truck. So I was very happy with it. So it was good. And that's where I actually worked so much that I couldn't work no more in the end. And he was like, yeah, I'm still holding your truck, when are you coming back? And I was like, I want to come back, but I don't know. I don't know when I'm able to drive again, when I'm able to come back. I have no clue. And eventually he actually put the whole company out of business on purpose, I'm sure. But I don't know. That's just something I'm thinking of. Maybe it was something that it felt like people was kind of nervous, and employees like, what is going on? He's making all these crazy decisions. And I don't know, but I was like, don't worry about it. He probably knows what he's doing, you know. And that was before I stopped working, and then I was going back to the company just to fill out some papers, like later on, maybe 1 year later or so, like an annual paper. And they were like, don't you know? Didn't you get the mail? Like, we're out of business. We're closing down. Like, what? So that was it. I worked at that place, that operator, 3 times. 3 different times. Best. All right. Have a good one, Vince. Sorry I didn't see you riding there. Have a good day of work. Real life, right? Yeah, so I've been driving on autopilot this entire time. I don't know how it appeared on stream. I have no clue. I was probably all over the road at times, but thanks, buddy. See you next time. Good to see my front wheel still spinning. Sometimes it gets stuck frozen, but it doesn't affect the driving of the truck, but it kind of just stops. Just the front axle, nothing, no other wheel stopping, but that one stops. All right. I didn't even realize that we are driving on the right side of the road. It's actually the right side. But the side that I'm used to. Alright, we're gonna turn right here in a bit. So I'm just gonna change lanes. Très bien, François, je suis le garçon. Lumière. L'amour des dieux, la frontière. Très bien, monsieur. Vive la France. Vincent, how are you, Vincent? I just come to think of twins with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito. Vincent and Julius. This is Vincent's car. Can I help you, please? Vincent, where are you? I think he's really funny in that one. He's a great comedian. In a way. Tonight, it's your night, bro. And everything's gonna happen, bro. Lille, we actually made it all the way to Lille. Lille. Alright, we're gonna turn left, so I'm gonna mosey myself over here. Sorry about that, monsieur. Merde. He's like merde. Vive la France! Let's go. Oh yeah, these are fun. I don't know. I don't know the routine about this one, but we will come up with something. I'm sure. Something like this, I guess. Alright. This is tight. And we're in and we're clear. Yeah. Alright, where do you want it? There? You want me to turn around? What? You're crazy. I'm not gonna do that. I don't want to do that, but I think they want me to. Since when did I start doing what they want? I don't know. All right, let's see if this works. 21 tons and freaking friction on those poor tires back there. Not now, but it's coming. Like now. Flop. 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 Okay. Yeah. Okay. Please. It worked. Okay. Good, good. It worked. All right, let's see what they got. Oh, hang on. I might have missed something. Jeez. Hmm. Nothing. Jeez. All right. What do they have? Please give me something interesting. To grouse. That's a long one. However, I'm curious. Can I get longer ones? Like longer trailers? Or can I just get different trailers? I want a longer setup. Oh, it seems like there's none. Just different trailers. That's fun, but not fun enough. I want a road train. Not really, but B double or something. I'm not gonna go through these because it's just too many, and I don't think there's gonna be any. Oh, maybe. Hang on. No, nothing. All right, nothing. So I get. I don't know where can I get those from. All right, I don't want anything from here because they are just too long, and I'm not going back to Britain right now. But let's see overall. Where can I find cargo weight? And not the special ones, please. Not those, not the low boys. Oh, this is an interesting one. Of course, it's up in Scandinavia where the big trucks roll in. This is Scandinavia where the big trucks rolling. Scandinavia where the big trucks rolling. Scandinavia. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Holy phone, that's Spain. Oh, we got things going on in Spain. I've never been to Spain. Ooh, but how about France? Nothing in France. Really? Nothing? Nothing at all. All right. Oh shit. Sorry. I think I got very exhausted by this last one. I really want to continue, but it feels like I drained myself a bit. So can't have a long stop because I mean, yeah, you should have a long stop to realize that you actually are very tired. But if I've been fast enough, I would have been able to notice that for a bit. Then I would probably mess up when I'm driving. But so these are all a little bit too long for me to manage anyway. I was kind of looking for something short, not back to United Kingdom. Um, so there are none actually. I'm thinking, just gonna see what happens if I put this one on. If it's still a problem. Even if I don't put it on or, attach it, I can see what I can haul anyway. And nothing. So yeah, actually, seems like Spain has other regulations and I can, but that doesn't make sense. It's like, how would I be able? Yeah, obviously Italy is really narrow roads and such, so I need to go all the way to Dortmund to get a load or be able to haul from. So yeah, all right. I'm gonna have to stop now and see you on the next one. Hopefully we get something worked up, worked out until then. Have a good evening or good day, whatever you are having, and